Okay, so I've got some exciting news. Before I even talk about who's with me, I have got something big to share with you guys. I've decided I've got a new passion, and it happens to be wine. Red wine, white wine, pink wine, orange wine, you know, the Zinfandels, the really fruity, girly ones. I'm happy to tell you guys I'm reviewing wine now. So today we have a red Malbec. It's Explorador. And it's got a big X on it by Conchi Toro. So let's dive into this. So welcome guys, Making It Grand. I've got my wife Ashley here, making her debut. I'm not making her up. She's actually here. We're gonna dive into this, but before I do, April Fools! I hate wine! No, I don't hate wine, but I like beer too much, way more than I like wine. We're reviewing another beer. It's no longer the month of stouts. It's April 1st. April Fools to you guys. I got you guys good. Probably not. Do you want to say a little bit about anything?
No.
Come on, say something.
I mean, I like sours, so we're doing a sour today.
It's true. Her favorite is sours, and we are doing a sour from Prairie Artisan Ales out of Tulsa. Pretty local to us out of Oklahoma, Tulsa, Oklahoma. It is a dry hopped sour ale. It's called the Funky Gold Citra. They've got the best like my favorite labels out there. But I'm going to give you the honors to open it.
All right.
So a little bit about us. We're married. I've got longer arms.
Sure.
Arms. This is one of your favorite things. Like their little logo is a catfish.
That's a catfish.
And is it smoking a cigarette or is that a hook?
Yes, that's a cigarette.
Catfish smoking a cigarette. We'll put that in there later. So Ashley really likes sours, but here's the thing. She drinks a lot of Miller Lite.
That's rude.
Well, I'm telling the truth.
It's the truth.
But she puts like half Miller Lite, half lime juice. So I've discovered it's not so much that she likes sour beers, it's so much that she likes sour liquids. So the more sour the beer, the better. Mm-hmm. So we're going to see what she thinks of this because this is a really good sour, dry hopped. It's not as sour as a lot of the sour beers. It's got that tart funk. We're going to see what she thinks though. So let's get into this. First of all though, what do you think of the label?
I like it. I haven't seen much of it, but I like it.
It's just got a bunch of weird art. Like you're on some kind of drug. A little bit of cattail, a little bit of beer. Got a little bit more beer than me. So the head on here goes away very quickly. Like it's...
mine's lower, so...
It's almost gone. Well, we're just going to get into it. Let's sniff it a little bit. So first thing I'm getting... We're going to say it at the same time. You ready? I'm getting a type of fruit. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Grapefruit. Beer is not a type of fruit.
That's what I smell.
You don't smell the grapefruit? It's like a grapefruit citrus rind, like a mixture of orange and grapefruit.
Yeah, I smell
a little bit of peach, a little bit of mango.
Sure.
I'm serious. I'm getting a lot of tropical fruits. There's not a lot on this label. It is, however, 7.5% alcohol. 1 pint, 9 ounces. That doesn't make sense. Isn't a pint 16 ounces? That would make this 25 ounces. That doesn't... Anyways, 7.5%, coming out really bright, hazy gold. Looks really sour. It looks like a lemon drop.
Kind of smells sour.
It does. It smells a little bit tart, a little bit funky, like it's been left out a little bit too long, but pretty cold. Mm-hmm. A little bit like armpit after a sweaty run. What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I have a kiss on camera?
Nope.
All right. It smells a lot of bit like armpit, actually.
Yeah.
Okay, you want to get into it? You want to taste it? So before you taste it, though, Ashley's like really easy at saying, well, that beer was gross. Get that out of my... Like I was drinking a stout the other day, like a really, really heavy stout. And I was sitting like 5 feet away from her on the other couch. And she was like, I cannot stand this smell. She was like, we were watching a show and she was like this for an hour.
Where were you going with that?
That's it. Okay, you ready? Cheers. Wait, can we do that again before we sip that? Cheers. Okay, I feel like, okay.
No.
Not for you?
It's So we heard that it wasn't very sour.
I think it's pretty sour.
I don't think it's sour.
It's not meant to be a super sour.
Well, then don't call it a sour.
Okay. That's like saying, oh, don't call that stout a stout because it's not that dark.
Well, I think there are other names that they could have called it that wasn't sour. And got my hopes up.
I disagree with you. I'm tasting a lot of sour.
It like pretends to be sour and then
Why?
the end of it.
Why does it pretend to be sour? It's called Funky Gold Citra.
Oh, it's so sad. It's so disappointing.
No, it's not.
It is because you taste it and you're like, okay, it's a sour.
No. So I'm getting a lot of wild fruit, like really ripe, bitter fruit, like grapefruits, like the.
Sure, I get grapefruit, but.
You know the grapes, the really small, off-colored ones that are brighter?
Yeah.
That you eat them and you're like, ooh, that was good. Getting a lot of that. But the good thing about this, the difference between this and the really, really sour beers is that this one you're able to taste some other flavors. Like the ones that you like, all you taste is sour. So where you go from there is like, this is sour, this one's even a little bit more sour. But that's it.
Sure.
Like you don't get the other taste. You know what I mean?
I think I just have high expectations when I hear the word sour. I'm expecting it to be like sour.
Okay.
I would call this like a goza or something.
Okay. I get that. Goes as sour.
Nope.
So I'm also getting this like, I just sucked on a penny taste. Are you getting that?
There's a bad like...
It's with the smell.
It's not an aftertaste, it's right before the aftertaste, and I don't like it. And that's the part that disappoints me, because it's like, oh, it's a sour.
That's the dry hop. That's the really bitterness. Okay. So the bitter right before the end of the tongue, the finish. And the finish is kind of dry, like almost like a white wine. Like a really dry white wine. It's not very sweet. It's just really tart, really dry, really bitter. Not really bitter. Kind of bitter. It smells very sour.
But it also kind of smells like orange juice.
It smells a little bit like orange and lime juice. I'm getting a lot of like lemon. I'm sorry, lemon juice. Lemon juice. The yellow one. I can't tell my limes from my lemons. And I blame it on my Mexican heritage. Limon is lime. Well, I don't even know.
I don't know. I'm a little disappointed.
Shake it up a little bit and then smell it. And you get a lot of those wild sour fruits. Okay. The grapefruit, the really sour citrus, the really sour grapes, and a little bit of like unripe blueberry. Like sour blueberry?
No, I don't get anything blue out of it.
And then some armpit.
Yeah.
Yeah, sours get a really hard
expectation level
because a lot of people, especially nowadays, growing the craft beer scene, expect sour beers like they want the more sour the better. But you can only get so sour before it gets, I feel like, dangerous. The Citra hops, obviously, they used to dry hop it. And you can taste that in the funky orange juicy flavor. So like I said, it's dry at the end, but it's really juicy. Like it leaves my jaws with that watery mouth feel. You know what I mean?
Does it remind you at all of Tang? Tang with
that's the Citra hops.
Some liquor.
No liquor. I'm not tasting any kind of alcohol.
No, I'm saying like if you had Tang and you put like a liquor in it and made it like a cocktail.
Okay, now I'm tasting a little bit of the liquor, yeah. Carbonated Tang liquor. But light liquor. Like you poured some white wine in it.
It's not sour. That's the issue.
It is sour. It's so sour. You're a fool.
I am a fool. Is it recording?
Try to get him to lick your lip. He won't. Oh, he's doing it. I love the really hazy look to it. Like it's got that lemon juice look. Lemon?
No. It's got like
lemonade, yeah.
It's got like
look at how hazy it is.
Grapefruit mixed with pineapple juice. It looks like pineapple juice to me.
It looks like pineapple juice, but it's got that sour, all those wild fruits. I don't know. There are some sours that I would prefer over this, for sure. But I don't think it's bad, like you're suggesting.
I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying it's disappointing if they call it a sour and it's not sour.
Do this real quick. Do this.
I swallowed it.
You get more sour if you do that. Try it again.
Okay.
A little bit? A little bit sour?
No, a little bit more bitter.
Well, that's not good. That's not what you want.
Not what I want.
Look at... Oh!
Like,
Too sour fish. Is it too sour?
What was that?
Is it too sour? Do we need to make out?
No.
Do I need to make out?
No. Hello, I'm actually not making a gram.
You really want that to be in there?
You're not recording anymore. Hello, I'm actually not making a gram.
And I'm Patrick and I'm making a gram. This is my wife, Ashley. I like her okay. I love you. And we're making it great. See you guys next time. Not her. Peace.
Yeah, but it's juicy. It's just like, no.
It's really juicy. How do you not like juicy?
If this came, okay, if we.
How do you not like juicy? I'm sitting here.
You lied?
I'm sitting here, ain't I? You love me and it's so cute.
You do.
Catfish. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we got we got to finish.
Put it. No.
It's always obvious. All right, it's there. Ah, you shit! I just got bit.